Alright, so here we are. Working on the outside of this. The weather doesn't get into there. So basically all I did was I had the studs here and here. So I did a bigger piece that they could come across. Just so they don't feel like, I don't know if chickens feel claustrophobic, but man, I can't really see what I'm showing you here. So bright out here. Let's see. I think that I'm showing you it. So then I did a stud here, and then what I did is I just screwed these pieces. They're I think they're 12 by 1s into the side piece. I had these left over from some other project, and then for the roof here, I got a piece of OSB. The weather pretty much always comes from this direction, pretty hard. So mostly I'm just having this here. This here hardly ever comes from the north-ish. So now I'm going to do a ramp, and hopefully, mainly I just want to keep the weather from getting in that lip right here where it can get in and rot the stuff. And of course I have some extra roofing shingles. I'll probably put some tar paper on here. I might do the sides too, and then I'll put some roofing on top of here, and then can't see what I'm showing you. And then yeah, this was all just scrap stuff I had laying around. So, and then I got tar paper. I'll probably tar paper the sides, and then I'll put a little ramp right here attached to this piece here that the girls can get up in there easily on there. And I think that'll work really well. I don't think the weather's going to get in there. I don't think it's going to rot away our siding. And I'll make sure I caulk around the seams really good with some of that like 50-year whatever caulk. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna secure. I've got these secured, the sides secured. I'm just gonna screw this top into these pieces here, and actually think about maybe doing a cross piece at the end here. I'm not sure yet. Just for a little. I think it's gonna be solid enough. Just screwing into those, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm just showing you what I'm doing to keep the weather out of there, and I'm gonna keep working on this a little bit more, and then show you probably the finished product, or maybe another phase of it. Anyway, we'll be back. Alright, so I did decide to go with this top brace here, just because I figured it just gives it that much more strength. Gives me a little bit more to attach the roof part too, and because I tend to overbuild everything, so I opted to do that. And I'm gonna put the OSB roof on there, and then just screw that down into those pieces there. Look, one of the girls is already trying to use it. Nope, she's just curious. Look at her crawl under that. That's funny. Anyway, we'll be back. Alright, so we're back, everyone. What I've done here is I put this ramp here. I got a 2x4 underneath this one that's lower than this, about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more because of the slope. And so this is kind of flush here going up in there. Girls don't have to trip over that lip there. And this is an old piece of plywood I had. I'm going to cover it up with tar paper. Just fold it over and under and staple it under the underside. I might do 2 layers. That should make that pretty much bulletproof. And then I'll put tar paper on the top. I think I got some old roofing shingles I can do on there too. And then I don't know if I'm going to tar paper this or just paint it really good. So we'll see. I think I need to paint the shed anyway. And I have some leftover house paint, so I need to probably wash, recaulk, and then I can paint this old shed and make it pretty much weatherproof. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put some tar paper on this, roofing shingles on this, caulk the seams, and then caulk everywhere else, and then paint it. So I don't know, we're probably not going to do any painting today, but we'll probably try and get the tar paper on, and roofing shingles and stuff like that. So anyway, just showing you what we're doing there and the progress we've made. We'll be back in a little bit.
Know what to do.
Okay, so put some roofing tiles on the top there, and caulk the top, the side, and then I put more roofing tiles on the ramp, the few that I had left. So now we're just trying to get the chickens to go in their little house.
Hey, go in.
Come on, chickens,
Go
figure
in.
it out.
Go in. Go out. Go in.
Hey, stay off the ramp, please. It's not very stable. It's only made for chickens, not for people. Anyway, some of the chickens have figured it out. They're pretty smart for the most part.
4 of them.
Yay, who's coming out?
4 of them came out. Larry.
Oh, it's a mad fight over the black bear and the big fat one got it.
What's to say 6 came out?
Don't eat caulking, no.
Oh, they're pecking at you, Zoe. Who pecked you?
Was it this one?
I don't know.
Because if it was, it was completely.
So anyway, I think that'll keep the rain off, and I think the chickens will
Dad,
really
this is
like
the one
this
you called a moron.
once they figure it out how to use it. So
But did
I
Ren
hope that
figure
helped.
it out yet? Ren's
One
not-
other thing I'm not really sure about.
My chicken
Hey,
did not.
I'm on the video. I'm not really sure about the stuff that they kick up all their bedding and all that in the bottom of their coop. If that gets in the track, it can foul it. So I don't know if I might clear a little area around there and try and keep that pretty clear. It seems like a few pieces of stuff could get in there and keep it from shutting, and maybe then a raccoon or something could get a claw under it and lift it. But anyway, we shall see. Looks like the girls are figuring it out.
French
They're
Buck
gorgeous
figured it out.
animals. Thanks for watching. I hope that helped everyone.